Just a thought. Exodus chapter 24, reading from verse 3. And Moses came and told the people all the words of the Lord, and all the judgments. And all the people answered with one voice and said, all the words which Jehovah has said, we will do. And Moses wrote all the words of Jehovah, and rose up early in the morning, and builded an altar under the hill, and 12 pillars, according to the 12 tribes of Israel. Verse 7, he took the book of the covenant and read in the audience of the people, and they said, all that Jehovah has said, we will do, and be obedient. Chapter 34, reading from verse 1. And Jehovah said unto Moses, hew thee out 2 tables of stone unto the first, and I will write upon these tables the words that were in the first tables which you broke. And be ready in the morning, and come up in the morning unto the Mount Sinai, and present yourself there to me in the top of the mount. Verse 4. And he hewed 2 tables of stone like unto the first. And Moses rose up early in the morning, and went up unto the Mount Sinai, as Jehovah had commanded him, and took in his hand the 2 tables of stone. In the first instance, we find here is the man Moses rising up early in the morning. In chapters 19 to 23, the Lord, having descended upon the Mount Sinai in fire, smoke, the voice of a great trumpet, he gives instructions to the people of Israel through his servant Moses, and how they should live, how they should conduct themselves towards him, having no other gods before him, how they should conduct themselves one to another as a civil society, how they should conduct themselves when they enter the promised land towards the nations round about, living a life of total separation from them. And Moses, he writes, and then he reads all the words of Jehovah. And he rose up early in the morning and built an altar under the hill. In chapter 34, Moses again is told by the Lord, be ready in the morning. And so he rose up early in the morning and goes up again into the mount. On the first occasion that he went up, in chapter 24, he received instructions from the Lord, written with the finger of God upon the 2 tables of stone. But the people had broken the very first commandment, having made that golden calf and having worshipped that golden calf. These be thy gods, O Israel, they were saying, rising up to play, sitting down to eat and to drink. And so those 2 tables of stone were broken by Moses as he came down from the mount and saw what was going on. And now the Lord calls on him, be ready in the morning. Come up in the morning unto the Mount Sinai. Moses obeys. He rises up early in the morning and goes up and receives again the word from the Lord. Words that would guide the people of Israel through the wilderness for those 40 years. Beloved, we too are pilgrims in the wilderness. This world is a wilderness wide. We are traveling through, beloved. We need to hear from God. We need instruction in righteousness as we travel through this wilderness scene. But in order to get this instruction, beloved, we need, like Moses, to rise up early in the morning. May the Lord help you and me so to do, to hear his voice saying to us, be ready in the morning. May we respond and rise up early in the morning to read and to hear his word.